Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Nadira binti Abdul Aziz.
My name is Nurul Fatihah binti Daud.
My name is Nur Husna Nadia binti Cihasin.
Okay, today we would like to present about our record center that we propose, which is NHN Record Center.
What is record center? Record center is a building or a part of building designed for a low-cost storage, maintenance, communications for semi-current record. Next, for the problem statement, based on our research, we found our client from some agency have many problems on how to manage their record. Firstly, we found that there are no record center built in this area, so it will make difficult for them to store their records safely. After that, we found that some of them did not know how to classify the record. It is because on their agency, they did not have professional staff that can help them to organize their records. Other than that, we found they did not enough storage to keep their record. Due to a few problem statements that we found, we have decided to propose record center. The record center that we propose is NHN Record Center. It is a commercial record center. Commercial Record Center is an institution that we provide record keeping and storing service to other agency of business. Next is our prospect client. Our prospect client are the private agency, which is KPJ Perdana Specialist Hospital, Kota Baru Medical Center, Telipuk Medical Center and Pusat Perubatan Anisa. Our vision is to be the international pioneer Malaysia Commercial Records Center to manage medical record by 2028. Next is mission. A leading profit-oriented, immediate, efficient records storage for the transferring, storing, accessing and disposing medical record from respective Malaysia medical industry. Our objective is to provide temporary storage for keeping medical records, to receive and administer or record in whatever format, to provide a reference service based upon the records, to dispose of record held in accordance with disposal schedule plan. Our core business, receive record from client to the record center, storage and maintenance of records, reference and access for records, appraisal for record with permanent value or no value, dispositions of record either to transfer to archive for destruction. Next is our organizational structure.
For the literature review, we had chose Managing Records as Evidence and Information by Richard J. Cobbs. This book contains 5 contents including preface and index. Mostly, the main point of this book is they talk and gives guide to us about how to make our record center's policy and how the policy can influence our records management to make our records management more effective and efficiency. This book is not a compendium of policies to be used in this fashion. Rather, it is the effort to explore in a more detailed fashion the fundamental principles supporting the setting of records policies. Records policies are critically important for records professionals to develop and use as means of strategically managing the information and evidence found in the millions of records created daily, provided that the policies are based on comprehensible principles. Okay, the last one is web browsing. For record survey in web browsing, we had browsed the website of Crown Records Management. This is because we want to know more about their company's specific details, such as their vision, mission, policy, services offered by them and their records management. These websites contain 7 options for users to gain information about them, such as home, services, solutions, compliance, news and insight page and so on. Okay, next is we continue with outcome policy. The term outcome is actually quite similar with the term outputs that refers to the actions that the government actually performs. The term outcomes refers to the results that are caused by those outputs. So for outcome policy, there are a few elements that need to be evaluated based on our NHN Record Center established standards. First one is existing records policies. In NHN Record Center, the existing records in our company will be transferred into two options, whether to be transferred to archive or to be destroyed permanently. Records that no longer used but contains many value will be added to the record center system so that it is more easier for staff to retrieve the record information and send it to archive directly. Before sending to archive, record center staff must identify and determine how many records with value to be sent in archives and key in their record system. Okay, destruction of records. Destruction of records can be defined as a final stage in records management whereby records which are no longer worthwhile or needed in terms of administration, research or law are sorted and disposed of in accordance with the set procedures. Records will be destroyed because it is inactive records, contains no primary value for research, administration and law. The second one is disposition action. A disposition determines the final destination of records once they meet their required retention periods. All records retention schedules must be approved by the State Records Commission and have a specific disposition listed for each record series. After the records had finished and achieved their limit time for retention period, the records must be disposed according to their disposal rules, whether it needs to be shred, destroyed or transferred to the National Archive. Record storage building must have working environments that are safe, secure, healthy, comfortable, durable, aesthetically pleasing, and be accessible. Important design issues for NHN Record Center that will be accommodated for 10 years and more are utilize building cubic space to maximize efficiency of storage, flexibility for change of mission and new materials to be stored, compartmentalization of storage areas to limit involved area of catastrophic loss in case of fire or system failure, fire protection of the stored materials, temperature and humidity requirements that might vary for different types of materials stored in record center storage area or preservation office area.
Next is deciding on a physical site for the record center. As a location, the NHN Record Center are located at PT 716 Bandar Baru Tunjung, Jalan Kuala Kerai 16010, Kota Baru, Kelantan. Our record center is center site. This area is newly built. It is located nearly with our clients. This location was chosen because we concerned about the customer and the quality of the company. It is also because there are no record center are built in this area. Other than that, every records need to store in a good place. So we need to take serious actions to make sure that this area are safe to keep all the records of our clients. For the first factor, we take a serious actions about disaster concern. We build our record center far away from the river and sea. It is because to make sure it is safe from danger such as flood and earthquake. Furthermore, we also make sure that our staff will alert about nature disaster in the future. We make sure that our staff follow all the disaster plan that created by our NHN record manager and security. Other than that, we provide safety tools like fire extinguisher and alarm in our record center that we follow the policy about disaster control. Next is transportation system. It is access to the road. Our record center is located in the newly built city area. It is close to the main road. This location is very strategic and easy to find place. It will make it easily to our client to find our record center and make all the process of transfers to the record will run smoothly and can reduce time. As NHN Record Center also have loading bay as an area to loaded and unloaded material added into the NHN Record Center or to move up the record from our building to the van. We also provide parking space for the staff, clients and to our transportations at the back of our record center. Nearby our record center, it is also have public transportation such as bus and taxi. For the communication system, we also provide communication system in our record center, which is can make easily to communicate between the record center and its user or client. We use the latest technology to make it easily to communicate among staff. Firstly is we use computer. The computer system will provide to make the process of arrange for the transfer of record from the record center to the archival repository easily. For the second one is telephone and fax. For telephone, client can make a call on office hour time in order to ask any questions or other. We also provide message to remind the clients about the returning the issue of records. The third one is website. For the first step, we build a website for our record center and provide online services that can make us easily to interact with our client. In our website, we also provide many informations for clients to know about the detail about our record center. Furthermore, we also provide communication through various social media such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Okay, next is internet connection. Internet connection that we use is Telecom Malaysia. We use Wi-Fi. Okay, for the chapter 5, constructing or adapting a building for use as a record center. Renovation building, we just buy a low-cost building at this area. We bought 5 unit short load consists of 3 levels of load. We made some renovation like some space to keep the record. We provide prayer room for staff and clients. We move to chapter 6. Chapter 6 is conducting pilot project. We choose agency from KPJ Specialist Hospital. This pilot project we start from 2 April until 2 June 2018. We provide free service of transferring of record to the record center. Okay, for our record center stream is providing a complete facility. We provide appropriate storage equipment for oversized items, photograph and others. Second is good security. Good security to ensure the record are kept in a good condition. For the third strength is the strategic location. Our record center was located at a main road, so it be easier for our client to find our company. We also our company also free from nature disaster. Okay. For our record center witnesses, firstly is lack of staff to handle the record. It will affect the progressing of managing the record. Secondly is not enough transportation. It also will affect the delivery of record to our clients. The third is no fence to protect our building from outside terrorists. It will cause the possibility of a record loss is high. Okay. Next is positive client feedback. Our record center was located at strategic location. Our client also give feedback about our complete facilities, so that it will help our staff to make work effectively if they have complete facilities. Okay. For the negative client feedback is our staff lack of skill to handle the record with proper manner. This is because our staff do not have more experience with the managing of record with the managing record. Okay, we move to chapter 7, establishing a full record center. For the recommended for the witnesses, firstly is
job recruitment. Our record center will advertise vacancies through social media such as LinkedIn, Jobstreet and others. Secondly is provide more transportation. For example, add 3 or 4 more transportation such as minivan, lorry or others to make it easier for us to deliver the record to our client. Third is add more CCTV at every side of the building. It will avoid the intrusion of our company. This is the tentative for our record center launching program.
For the launching program, we invite our client, newspaper press, staff from National Archive of Kelantan, and citation citizen. This program will be done at our record center.
Okay, we move to promotional activity. Okay, we will alert all media such as radio, printer, and television about our launching program to the community. We also invite RTM, Radio Kelantan FM, TV1 and TV9 to make a live program for our launching program. Other than that, we also distribute the information about our launching program through the social media such as our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and others.
Okay, next is caring for records in different formats. Okay, in order to carry the different format of records to be preserved, a few preservation guide for different format of records will be proposed. First is temperature and humidity. Proper temperature and humidity are essential for preserving the electronic records, either digital media nor in paper formats. Temperatures and humidity levels that are above or below the recommended range can deteriorate electronic as well as paper records. Above of all this, NHN Record Center had strived for a consistent environment without sudden or drastic changes in temperature or relative humidity. Okay, next is lighting. Light levels should be as low as possible and exposure should be for the shortest time that is feasible. Okay, windows in NHN Record Center are covered by drapes, shades, blinds or shutters that completely block the sun. This will also aid in temperature control by minimizing heat loss and limiting generation of heat by sunlight during the day. Skylight that allow direct sunlight to shine on record should are covered to block the sun or painted with titanium dioxide or zinc white pigments, which reflect light and absorb UV radiation. Time switch should be used for light in storage areas to help limit duration of exposure materials. Okay, the last one is theft. According to the Record Nation, there are 3 main parts of records management security, which is ensuring protection from physical damage, external data breach, and internal theft or fraud. When it comes to record security in NHN Record Center, there are several strategies used to handle various security risks like environmental hazard and information theft or fraud, such as NHN Record Center, we have locked storage areas, CCTV, fire extinguisher, fire security alarm control, and others. For the total cost of our company, we had spent 5,932,064 ringgit. Okay, in a conclusion, we have promotional activities for proposed NHN Record Center. Promotional activities are the best practice when it comes to enlarge NHN Record Center company and gains public attention as well as people interest. There are a few ways that we use to promote our company, including media massa as well as social media. This is because media massa and social media contains more people and can influence others easily compared to manual ways. Okay, we use internet as a first priority to promote NHN Record Center alongside with social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, email, and other social accounts to promote our company and our ongoing and future activities in NHN Record Center. Second option of promoting our company is through newspapers. NHN Record Center usually will provide the records knowledge through newspapers, and this will let public knows a little bit about our company. Okay, promotional of NHN Record Center also being continued through radio and television channel. As we know, every company and organizations will take this option to enlarge their company and organizations' popularities and influences. Same goes to ours. We occupied some of radio and television channel to promote our company. Lastly, we use pamphlet, brochures, billboard, and signboard throughout our company so that people can know NHN Record Center existence.
Future enhancement. To achieve our mission, vision, we need to have good strategy for future enhancement. Firstly, we need to make sure our record center have more good security. It is because to ensure that all the record we keep safely. Secondly is need expanding the building for record storage. This way is to ensure that the record we keep in systematic ways. Lastly is need to buy more transport. In the future, our client will be increased, so that it is important for our record center to buy more transport to make easier for us to transfer the record to our client.